What's good with you guys? FLS, Unlimited Community. What's good, Warriors? Let's go. What's good with you guys, man? This video today, I kind of want to talk about the bigger picture. The bigger picture. James, what you mean bigger picture? The bigger picture. Everything is a bigger picture when you think about it. When you sit there and think that it's game over, it's a bigger picture. I'm not talking about no little baby song. I'm talking about the bigger picture. For example, I started doing workout videos. I started doing self-improvement content. I started documenting my life. I started uploading a lot of content. I took a break last 2 years. I did. I took a break to how to get myself right. But now look at the bigger picture. It's not just me anymore. It's a whole movement. The Unlimited Community, FLS Community. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Boom. You know? But when it comes down to it, like with semen retention, celibacy, right? Semen retention, celibacy. What's the bigger picture from that? The bigger picture is that I'm learning how to control myself even better than ever. I could be around a lot of women, as I was lately, talking to a lot of women, but do I engage? No, I don't have intercourse with them. I just talk to them and I show love from a distance. And I'm not bragging, I'm not lying, I'm not capping. This is me. Like, my body is like almost 200 pure muscle. I take care of my body. I don't eat no sweets. I drink a lot of water, and of course this as well. I'm gonna put y'all on. I got these. These are the only things that I drink. 0 sugar, low sodium, hydrate drinks. I get my water, this bad boy right here, and that's it. But besides that, the bigger picture. Everything's a bigger picture. You know, we're gonna use this again. When you look at this picture of me as a kid, right? This is me as a kid right here. I don't know if y'all can see it. Me as a kid right here. This is a bigger picture. You know why? Because it led to this. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a bigger picture. When you think about it, everything's a bigger picture. When you're with this girl and you're established, the bigger picture is that it's bigger than you guys now. Now you got the kids involved. Now you got your generational wealth involved. You get what I'm saying? That's something to really think about. YouTube, it's a bigger picture. My content is a bigger picture. It's not just me talking. It's a movement that I'm forming where not just me, but everybody else is eating. Everybody else is making channels. If you're watching my channel, why are you not making a channel? I got 4 channels I manage right now. I got my fitness page. Well, I got my fitness shorts where I just post shorts on there. I got one for wrestling. I think that's 3 or 4. I manage 3 or 4 pages. And I don't give up. And I do it all by myself. Get it on your own. Most definitely, you know, the bigger picture, when we talk about that, it's not easy. And it's not hard either. The bigger picture, you should always ask yourself the bigger picture. Let's say I see this girl, and I may find this girl really attractive. But I say this, I ask myself this, what's the bigger picture? So the bigger picture is like, okay, the bigger picture is, do I see her having my family? Do I see myself, her being my wife? Boom, boom, boom. And if I don't see none of that, that's when I lock back in. I lock back in. It's very important to think like that because the bigger picture is everything. We overlook a lot of things in this world. You know, this world that we live in. When you are like FLS, when you're like the Unlimited Community, when you're like Ground Life Productions, it's not easy, but it's not hard either. And when I say that, I mean this life that we live in. Bro, for people to manage the semen retention lifestyle, they had a relapse, keep on going, relapse, keep on going. They finally got it to the point that now they're on a good streak and they got that lust at their mind. That's a bigger picture too. So anytime you guys go somewhere, look at the bigger picture. If somebody wants to invite you to some place, if a girl wants to invite you to, because there are girls that be like that, you attractive, you take care of yourself, she wants you to come pull up, have some fun, bang, bang, boogie, ask yourself, what's the bigger picture? Okay, she's trying to have my kids, but am I ready for that? That's the bigger picture. Am I ready for that? No, I'm not ready for that. I'm not even established yet. She's trying to invite me to her place? No. No. You don't want to do that. And that's the true definition of, you know, the bigger picture. Everything's a bigger picture. Ask yourself, what is the meaning? What is the point? The bigger picture is bigger than me and you. It's a whole universe. The Holy Father himself, God. So anytime you go somewhere, anytime you're about to do something, ask yourself, what is the bigger picture? Which means, what is the whole overview of the situation? What is the overview of the situation? What do you get out of that? Now, there's nothing wrong with hanging out with a girl. I never said that. You can hang out with a girl, chill with her, have fun, go out to eat. But when it comes to procreating, having intercourse, which a lot of dudes don't like to use protection, I used to be like that. Thank God I'm still good. But, you know, you got to ask yourself, what's the bigger picture? The bigger picture is a kid. The bigger picture is you got to take care of that woman. Bigger picture is you got to be there for her all day, every day. Bigger picture is you can't sit there and play video games like you usually do. Bigger picture is you can't even hang out with your homies. Because now you procreate with this girl because you didn't ask yourself what's the bigger picture. You went over to her place, did what you did. And nobody's not perfect, like I said. But manning up is something that a lot of men need to do. And a lot of people don't man up. A lot of people just run. A lot of people run like Usain Bolt in a race, on a racetrack. That's how it is. They be so quick to go deep inside. But when something goes wrong or something happens and they get that call from that girl, they doing a race. It's sad to say, but we need more men to call these guys out. And when it comes to women, I know people try to blame the women. Like I said, man, men are meant to guide women. And I'm not saying women are not leaders, but us men are really leaders, man. When you with that girl, it's a bigger picture. Boom, remember that? It's a bigger picture. You have to lead that woman, bro. You can't just sit there and just act like everything's all glitz and glamour. You did what you needed to do, and now you want to run like Usain Bolt? You want to run like Antonio Brown on a route run on a football field? Now you want to run like a wide receiver? We can't be doing stuff like that. So, man, think the bigger picture. Always remember that. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoy these videos, man. And I hope all is well with you guys. Love you guys all. Peace.